Welcome to Spiritual Awakening family. Beloved Masters, your knowledge of the workings of the universe has grown by leaps and bounds over the past decade of your time. Many more of you than we ever thought possible are in the process of integrating and living the wisdom teachings that have been made available to the masses. You have exceeded our greatest expectations and are swiftly donning your cloaks of light in preparation for your evolutionary ascension into the higher realms of existence. Even though chaos and duality are an integral part of your existence in the third, fourth dimensions, there is order and design in the universal master plan, and you were not sent forth as co-creators without protection and a clearly defined path to follow in place. Your return to full consciousness of your God self within this universal expression has always been assured. We have explained to you how radiant pyramid-shaped light stations are in place throughout the universe within every dimension and sub-dimension wherein you left an ethereal replica of yourself each time you fragmented or separated your essence into masculine and feminine facets of consciousness. Your etheric light cord weaves a path throughout the universe, a path which connects you to each of the fragments of self, and this life cord is firmly connected to your magnificent God self or I Am presence, our Mother, further God within the great central sun, and to the Supreme Creator as well. You are learning that you create your own reality, that you must endeavor to discover and integrate your own highest truths, and then live your personal philosophy to the best of your ability. Through experience, you have learned the rules of karma, the painful cause and effect results of distorted thought and actions. Down through the eons of time, you have become proficient co-creators in the material realms of existence. Through much effort and practice you have learned to mold primal life force substance into a multitude of forms, many of which were elegant and inspiring, and others which were distorted, for they were a reflection of your diminished vibratory force field. As you began to follow the nudgings of your higher self, you learned to disregard or not be affected by the actions or reactions of others who try to disempower you. The realms of duality and polarity are great teachers. If you had never experienced anything but loving and positive actions, there would be little or no growth and stagnation would result. Your ego self will constantly urge you to focus on the external world and to take actions that are not in your best interest as an aspiring self-master. If you consciously strive to stay centered within your sacred heart and use the enlightened wisdom of your sacred mind, you will never be led astray. Your intuition will grow stronger and stronger as you build your confidence as a self-master, and you will always sense and then know the correct decision to make or the path to follow. As your confidence and your intuitive abilities increase, indecision will become a thing of the past. You are relearning the master skills you enjoyed in the higher realms. Remember, you were a master builder of worlds without end, and you have existed in the higher realms much longer than you have been entrapped in the dense environment of the lower dimensions. Every facet of creator consciousness in this universe has experienced soul-body fragmentation, and every soul, at every level and station of beingness, is now in the process of healing and reuniting with the many facets of itself. You will integrate as many facets of self as is humanly possible while in your present physical vessel, and the process will continue as you traverse the higher realms of existence. You are biocomputers with harmonic resonance. Each of you is a complex vibratory being. You have become accustomed to the slower, denser energy of the third, fourth dimensions. However, you are in the process of balancing, harmonizing and lifting the resonance of your force field in order to ascend into a more refined higher dimensional state of being. You must remember that you are a unique facet of the Creator, and you should treasure your uniqueness as you strive to return to the oneness of your divine self. You have a wealth of experience and wisdom to share with the multiple facets of yourself, and your successes have been duly recorded in the cosmic records for future reference. You are learning to erase from your memory and free yourselves from the confines of the collective consciousness belief system, and via your pyramids of light in the higher dimensions, you are also learning to soar into the more refined realms of awareness. Each time you do so, you gradually bring back with you into your physical vessel and your auric field the uplifting, harmonious frequencies of the higher realms, which builds a stronger, more radiant and expanded force field around you. Your chakra system was designed to draw forth and integrate creator light, energy into the human body, as well as contain all of the attributes, qualities and virtues of your godly self. The function of the glandular system is to transfer that energy into material substance to be used by the physical vessel. You are relearning how to breathe the way you were originally designed to breathe, which gives you access to prana, the breath of life, and also assists in the integration of the pure cosmic life force energy called adamantine particles. In those first golden ages, these wondrous tools and techniques were used without distortion to manifest unlimited energy, and facilitated the creation of everything necessary to live in comfort and abundance. In those wondrous times, the earth was a true paradise called the Garden of Eden. As you progress into the more rarefied realms of existence, you are finding that time is becoming more malleable and your reality is more fluid than in the past. Your world is shape-shifting dramatically and your future seems more uncertain. Your highs and lows are not as dramatic as in the past, but they are happening more often so that you sometimes feel as if you are on a fast-moving roller coaster. You must be vigilant and focused on the now moment as you strive to stay centered within your sacred heart. There is no place on earth that is not being affected by the powerful energies of change. Just as the earth experiences cycles of cleansing, rest and growth, so it is with humanity. Many of you are experiencing more symptoms of physical distress than ever before, and many dear souls have decided to make their transition and continue their soul journey in other realms of experience. Please do not buy into the concept that what is transpiring on earth and to you personally is a punishment or judgment from on high, for just the opposite is true. The axiom that everything that is worthwhile takes tenacity, dedication and a concerted effort applies to this transition, ascension process that humanity and the earth are in the midst of. The human, animal, vegetable and mineral kingdoms are all in the process of transformation. The crystalline energy from the Supreme Creator is permeating every facet and expression of materiality in this universe. The expansion of consciousness and the metamorphosis of the human form is like emerging from a restrictive cocoon. You are unfolding your symbolic wings of light as your auric field begins to reflect the radiance from within your sacred heart core. You are in the process of being reformed and refined from the deepest core level. Remember, we have told you that you are no longer moving into the future in linear time, space reality. You are becoming multidimensional and you are moving back in time, healing the past as you go forward on the spiral of the future. Beloveds, do not falter and do not allow the predications of doom and gloom to diminish your vision for the future. You and those like you are the brave ones who are setting the stage for the new emerging spiritual, human beings, and a world of peace, harmony, joy and abundance. It is a great responsibility, but also a great gift. Remember, we are not asking anything of you that you have not done many times before. Know that you are never alone. I am ever near to guide and protect you. Call on me and I will answer. I am Archangel Michael. I hope you like the video. Welcome to your channel. Don't forget to check out the other